welcome back to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, it was on me strong to do a reading for October 2020 and to see what the energies are saying as far as what to expect, what we need to prepare for. Let me be very honest with you. There's only but so far I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to go more in depth and that information over on my Patreon simply because of what YouTube would allow and what they will not allow. Okay, so there will be an extended version to this. If you want the extended version, you will have to join the Patreon to get that information. But I am going to start the reading over here because I want you all to get a general idea of what to expect. I am going to be doing a final pull on the Soul Journeys card to see, and I'm going to read out the book to see where our souls need to hone in on. We'll be using angel answers, okay? And I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite, okay? And I'm going to clarify with the Spellcasters Tarot. And we're going to start our reading with the Psychic Tarot here, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and do a shuffle, and then I'm not going to play while we do. I'm not going to record while I do the shuffle. The shuffle. The shuffling of the cards, and then I will join you back when it's time to get into our reading, okay? Don't forget, the information pertaining to our Patreon can be found below. All right, meet me on the other side. All right, you guys, we are here for your October 2020 reading. Get an idea of what to expect, how to prepare. Let's get what the energies are from Spirit, what we need to do, okay? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universe, what messages need to come forth as far as our preparation for October 2020? What messages need to come forth? What do we need to hone in on for October 2020? Thank you. All right. We actually have 5 messages here. Okay. All right. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for October 2020? What do we need to hone in on? What messages need to come forth for October 2020? What do we need to know? Thank you. All right, so let's just see what these are. Okay, first card out. Recognition and reward. Triumph, success. Mental conflict. Patience. And passion ignited. Okay. All right, and here we have listen to your intuition. And if you believe. All right, so this is already saying a mouthful already. I mean, like literally, mouthful already. So, now let's do some clarifying to see what we need to hone in on. Recognition and reward, triumphant success, mental conflict, patience, passion ignited, listen to your intuition, and if you believe, okay? Holy Spirit, tell us a little bit more about the recognition and reward. Recognition and reward. What do we need to know about the recognition and reward? What messages need to go forth? The recognition and reward. What do we need to know? All right, so we need to, as far as the recognition and reward, we need to look at things from another perspective, okay? apparently we're going to be rewarded for seeing things in other people's standpoints, how other people feel about things. Okay. Um, at the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Wands in reverse. So this could be an energy that does not want to recognize someone or something. But a reward for a job well done is what this card is representing. So we need to make sure that whatever hard work that we're putting into a situation, make sure that you are giving yourself the recognition for it, because clearly right here with the King of Wands and on the bottom of the deck in reverse, somebody's not wanting to be recognized. Always remember that you need to look at things from another person's perspective. So what I'm seeing for October is that whatever you're putting hard work into right now, and that really goes into what I'm going to definitely be getting into over on the Patreon. Whatever you put hard work into, whatever you put skill into, you're going to get to the point, if you prepare now, you are going to be celebrated and recognized and rewarded for being true to what you need to do now. That's the key. Preparing now. You're going to be rewarded for that. Make sure you look at another person's perspective on things. So it may not be the way that you're expecting it to be. So make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you do your research and looking at several different outlets as far as other people's perspectives and things. And then also coming back and listening to your own intuition on what you need to do. Okay? Triumphant success. What messages need to be for triumphant success? What do we need to know about triumphant success? What messages need to go forth for triumphant success? What messages need to go forth? Okay, so you got the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords represents betrayal, and just looking at this betrayal, running away, not being on point with what you need to do. Make sure you're not trusting anyone. So this is the triumph. This signifies a new beginning. So someone's going to be having a new beginning. This is exciting challenges that may be before you, but you're going to have to get through the deception that's coming forth from someone. Okay, you're going to be triumphant in it, but you're going to have to be able to cut through the betrayal and the deception. This is cutting through with a knife, and see how he's cutting through, and he's carrying these swords here, but your sword is going to have to cut through all of these swords, okay, of deceit, of betrayal, of lying, okay, and you're going to be triumphant. But once again, I can't stress how strong this card is. You got to listen to your intuition to know what's truth and what's not truth, because already we're going to be betrayed, okay, so there's going to be situations of betrayal there, definite situations of betrayal there, okay. Page of Wands in reverse is at the bottom. And I'm keep forgetting to talk about what signs are here. This is fire energy, but this is having a lack of direction. This is procrastinating, okay? This is creating conflict. So make sure we're not procrastinating, going back to make sure that we're doing what we need to do on the front end of this, right? We're not procrastinating. With this betrayal, okay, so this could be society's betrayal. This could be, well, see how it's resonating with you, okay? But definitely betrayal is here, okay? And you're going to need to listen to your intuition so you can be triumphant over the betrayal. Mental conflict. What messages need to go forth for mental conflict? Give me a second, you guys. Mental conflict. What messages need to go forth for mental conflict? Please clarify mental conflict. Wow. There's going to be mental conflict over happiness, okay? You're not going to understand what happiness is, okay? This card deals with the inability to kind of move forward, having self-doubt, okay? Not being able to decide, not being able to take action with, a certain situation, with a person, how this is how life is going to be. So you're going to always possibly be in mental conflict and not really sure of what happiness is anymore. Okay, so you're going to make sure, you're going to have to make sure that you have the strength and the courage and the power to make all the necessary changes that need to be made to make sure you'll know what happiness is. You'll be able to define your own happiness. Okay, you'll be able to make choices that need to be made, and then a resolution will come. So mental conflict is going to be in not being able to understand what this is anymore. Okay, not really understanding what this is. And so that is going to be a mental conflict. And it goes back again, you don't know how strong this card is, listening to your intuition, because in the month of October, that could be confusing for some of us. Okay, that could be confusing. Wow. Whew, goodness gracious. All right, patience. Let's clarify patience. Let's clarify patience. Messages need to come forth and clarify patience. All right. So we got the Emperor. Okay. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We got the King of Swords. And we got the Hierophant. Okay, this is saying like a mouthful. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Cups in reverse. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is already telling me that we're in a space of disappointment, okay? Moodiness, you know, people maybe not really understanding the space that they are in, okay? But the first card out is the Emperor, okay? So this is us being in control. Staying in control of the situation, making sure that we're understanding what needs to take place, how it needs to take place, what we need to do. I mean, this is so important here, because it's going to begin to tell us how we need to move about, right? But we need to, however we move about, we need to stay in control of that movement. I mean, that is so important. We need to stay in control of that movement here, okay? Then you got the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of putting a lot of work in, but not really seeing the results of it. So you're staying in control, but you could feel like that you have put some work. You feel like you may have put some energy into a situation, but you don't see any results coming from it, right? This could also mean distractions, okay? You could be distracted when you're trying to get in control of something. You could be just sitting back trying to figure out how to get in control of something, but it's not really clicking in your mind. So make sure you're not distracted. Make sure you don't get to a space in your mind where you feel like I'm not putting any more work into this. Don't get into that space right here. Then you got the King of Swords. You need to think with your mind and not your heart. Okay, so during that time, we're going to really need to think with our mind. We're going to have to be strategic. We're going to have to be disciplined. We're going to have to think with our strategically, mentally, okay, and not with our heart. We're going to have to be disciplined and understanding what truth is, okay? And then you got the sword here, and remember, we got the sword here. So we're using the sword energy a lot. We're learning to really cut through, could be deception. Okay, we're starting to really cut through of the areas that we know what we put a lot of work into. We might not be seeing it right now, but we might have to just continue to be disciplined in our thought process. And then that's being coupled with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the pastor of the deck. So with the Hierophant here, this is letting us know that the Spirit is here. Okay, this is letting us know that we need to make sure that we are being guided by Spirit. Okay, could be the voice of reason that we're being guided by. This could be conventional expectations. Okay, this could be traditions. Maybe we need to go back to some traditions of maybe eating herbs or what have you that are good for our body. I'm just trying to give you another perspective on looking at things. This could mean that we maybe looking at conforming or maybe not conforming, whatever your intuition is telling you. Okay, so you got to, again, figure out how this is working for you. This could represent, you know, relationships as well, but I'm thinking more so this is representing having morals, having ethics, okay, being morally right, being ethically right in the decisions that you're making with this King of Swords here, being disciplined and truth, but being morally right, Okay, I don't care what society's saying, making sure that you're morally right. But the big thing is, as you're having patience, staying in control. Okay, so you're starting with the major arcana here, and we're ending with the major arcana. With that patience card, that's very important there. The patience card, this is signifying the need to make sure that we have patience, to make sure that we stay in, here it is, self-control, right? If we need to adjust something, make sure that we're adjusting. Make sure that we're dealing with others as well as ourselves. We're having patience with our family. We're having patience with our friends. This could also be in reference to, you know, how we think, how we work, how we handle situations involving school, how we handle situations involving our job, the people in our life, our spiritual path. Okay, so you're needing to have patience in all of those areas. You're really needing to have patience in all of those areas when it comes to October. Okay, all right, and now we got let's see, passion ignited. Let's clarify passion ignited. Okay, Holy Spirit, divine creator, universe, what messages need to go forth for passion ignited? What do we need to know for passion ignited? What do we need to know for passion ignited? What messages need to go forth for passion ignited? What messages need to go forth for passion ignited? Okay, okay. So we're needing to really, you're going to get passionate about something, but you really need to think through and rest through this. You really need to be sure. See how he's in this church here? Okay, he's thinking through thoroughly on what needs to take place. Okay, when you get passionate about something, when you feel like moving out on something, could be something that's going to give you anxiety. Okay, and you really need to think through it. With this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is an energy that could be selfish. Okay, it could be an energy that is not having the desire to take care of home. Could be an energy that is not managing the house appropriately. And it could be giving you a headache. Now, this could be a situation where it might be hard for you to manage your house appropriately the way that you want to, and this is giving you anxiety. So this could be saying that you're going to need to think through what you need to do. Okay, you're going to have to rest your spirit. You're going to have to rest your soul and be very sure about what spirit is telling you. See, we got the spirit right here. The spirit has just traveled right on over to Passion Ignited. But you may need to be... you may need to ground yourself into understanding what you need to do to get your direction, to make sure your mind is straight and get in the direction that you need to move forward in this. Okay, I mean, this is coming across quite seriously. That's for sure. Looking at the Passion Ignited card. Okay, with the Passion Ignited. This is a spiritual card, okay? And so this is a time that you're going to really have to tap into your soul here. This is going to be new beginnings for you. So this is going to be a new beginning for us, but we're going to have to really be tapped into our soul and our spirit. This is a time where you're going to have to really renew yourself spiritually. This is a time you're going to have to tap into positive energy. This is a time where we're going to need spiritual strength. Okay, you're gonna need this at an all-time high, and I think Spirit is going to give that to us. This is where we're going to be a powerful force of Spirit and allowing Spirit to flow through us. So as you're going through this, once again, if you feel as though that you might be in a situation where it's being hard to handle home, could be hard things situated with your finances. This could be an energy around you that's really thinking about themselves. This could be, you know, giving you anxiety, okay, during this time. You have to realize that you need to be guided by the Spirit. So if you come into the space that this is where you are, rest your spirit so you can get the answers, okay? And then the answers will come if you just believe. All right, so over on the on our Patreon, I am going to clarify the listen to your intuition. I'm going to clarify the if you believe. I'm going to clarify this betrayal card here, the Seven of Swords, and I'm going to clarify this Nine of Swords here. Okay, so we're definitely going to clarify those four over in our extended version. Also, I'm going to give you some heads up on what's going to be happening astrologically from this time moving all the way up. And I'm going to give you some ideas that Spirit has told me on what you need to do to prepare for this time, okay? Information pertaining to our extended can be found below, or you can just join us on Patreon, all right? Okay, my loves. Until next time. Bye-bye.